you could have, for example, your car as an NFT, and the metadata for your car is updated according to whatever various different changes happen with the car. And then using the power of blockchain and, you know, the transparency and the immutability of blockchain, so that no one can go in and just roll back the odometer on you. It's in the blockchain permanently. It's there, and there are certainly various different challenges to get something like that up and running totally fluently. But we're getting there, absolutely getting there. And with a car, you know, like I mentioned, various different things, even like in the example I gave, your Tesla showing its service records. It's kilometers, if there's any damage history on the vehicle, things extrapolated from like a database, like a Carfax, now in an NFT's metadata on the blockchain that everyone can see. And those things, I think, are, if we can get people excited in building and experimenting with how we get that to the mass market, you're going to see a huge wave of utility and advancement and benefit to you and I, versus just like $150,000 rock. So that's kind of what's exciting, and that's an example that people are interested in. And then there's a lot of things you can do in addition to that if you tokenize a real world asset like a vehicle or a house. I think things even like having your vehicle as collateral for a loan, trading or selling your tokenized real world asset instantly on the blockchain to anyone in the world with no intermediaries. Like that's the 0 to 1 benefit that I'm super excited if we can get to that point, and I think we will.
So you're saying that the NFT is basically like a physical backed token, right, of your car. Let's say it's that, but it also takes all the real data from what's happening in the real world with your car, and it's pulling it to update the data on the NFT so that if you were to sell it or you were to use it as collateral, it could get a real value of it because it knows how much kilometers are on the car and what accidents it's been in and what services it's had. And, you know, I don't know, all the, whatever other data it's going to have.
Whoever other owners there's been, right?
Right.
Like there's been 3 owners and one lived in this place and
right. It lived in Toronto where it has snow and salt.
Where it has snow and yeah, exactly. Yeah, rust and it actually spent its whole life in Florida, which is much better.
Yeah. So all those things are totally possible and in the realm of possibility for the space. And it just comes down to, honestly, I think even talking with some of my friends in the space and other people, there are even a lot of regulatory and legal hurdles right now with stuff like that. But we'll get there. It's just a matter of getting people inspired. And I think people watching your guys' show are the exact kind of people that will be inspired to kind of go after these things. And, you know, the world is your oyster if you are passionate and do that.
Well, I mean, it makes complete sense because especially the way when you look at like a Tesla versus any other car, it's basically a computer on wheels, right? It's not a car anymore. It's just this, it is literally a computer. And so it has, everything is data. It's just a piece of software that you can update anything on it. And so it makes sense to be able to then pull that data into an NFT or into that kind of metadata. That's extremely, extremely smart. I like that.